Hey, what is going on, guys? XpertFusion here, and today I'm giving you my review for Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 11, which was titled Dead or Alive or. I thought that was a weird title because I thought it was Dead or Alive, and then I heard that it was Dead or Alive or. It was just kind of weird, but overall, I think this episode was good. Wasn't amazing or any means necessary, but it's a necessary episode, like all seasons of every Walking Dead show. It should be like this for any show, and it honestly is like this for most shows. The better, the worst shows out there tend to not do stuff like this. But you need episodes here and there. You need them, especially in a gigantic, big kind of show like The Walking Dead, where there's just so many characters and so many storylines. You need episodes like this, where it's more character building than actual plot progression or action or whatever it may be. Now, I didn't love this episode. I wasn't like, insane. I knew going into it I wasn't going to, love it. I knew it wasn't going to be one of my favorites, but it doesn't have to be, especially since episode 9 and 10 were just so amazing. I didn't need this episode to be that great. All I needed was enough development of the characters, and they did develop a good amount of characters in this episode in a very significant way, including Father Gabriel, Tara, Dwight, Daryl, Rosita, Maggie, Sadiq, just tons of characters. They actually gave us some pretty damn good development for, even Eugene, and I was pleasantly surprised with the amount of depth they went into with certain storylines, like definitely Father Gabriel and the Carson thing. I don't know if it went on for too long, if it took up too much of the episode, because it was important, but it was only for one character, because Dr. Carson they killed off anyway, so there was no really needed development for him. But for Gabriel, that's what it was all for, was for the development. People said that whole storyline was a waste of time because he ended up going back to the sanctuary anyways, but that wasn't the point of it. The point of it wasn't to get him back to the hilltop, or in terms of, what they were writing. I don't know what they're going to do with him, but in terms of what they were doing with him in this episode, it was for development. It was to develop his faith, develop how, he believes in God, what he believes in, and stuff like that. And I thought it was really interesting. I was interested in it personally. I'm kind of sad Harlan died, Harlan Carson, Dr. Carson. I actually liked this character, and I was kind of hoping he'd be the doctor for a long run, but unfortunately they killed him off. Honestly, that scene was a little iffy on me. When he grabbed the gun and he got shot, it was kind of hard to tell what the hell just happened. I was like, wait, did he just get shot? It took a second to register that it happened, but I don't know. It could have been done better. But that was all fine. And the whole Tara thing, that Tara was trying to kill Dwight, people got it completely wrong. I saw people saying it was unlike her character to do that because she used to be part of another group and then switch sides, and, people were like, oh, she did that. Why can't she accept that Dwight's doing it? There's a huge difference. Tara didn't shoot a bullet when she was fighting on the governor's side. She sat there, dropped the gun, and just waited. She was not doing anything. She didn't shoot anybody. She didn't even fire a shot at anybody at all. She didn't even try. Dwight, on the other hand, worked for Negan, killed he killed Denise, Tara's girlfriend, and tortured Daryl, sort of, not directly, but sort of did. Captured some people, shot Daryl in the arm, or the shoulder. Basically was being a douchebag in most episodes, and then switched sides. So there's a big difference here. Now, I love Dwight. I love his character, but, what Tara's doing, it's not out of character. It may be something kind of annoying. Personally, I wouldn't do that if I was Tara, or if I was with Tara, I wouldn't want her to do that because I do trust Dwight, but maybe that's just because I'm a comic book reader and I kind of know what happens, but you get the idea. I think Dwight's a trustworthy person. I just don't think it's out of character, and people saying it's out of character are just not thinking hard enough, to be completely honest, because Tara didn't kill anybody. She didn't even try. Dwight did, and so I think that's the kind of problem that I see with that complaint. The stuff with them, though, was interesting. I did like the Swamp Walkers. That was kind of cool. Like I said, it could have been done better because most things can in any show. I'm not going to complain too much, though. It was all right how it was, for sure. And we had some Negan stuff. I loved the Walker bloody whatever scene when they're blooding up Lucille. I love that scene, and they're not done with that scene. They seem like they're going to be doing more of it in the next episode. That was obviously just Negan's introduction to how to do it and what they're going to do. And people were calling that out. They were like, oh, it's not going to work. That's happened before. It's a continuity error. But that doesn't make any sense because, first of all, obviously Negan doesn't know about it. We haven't seen it worked yet. I don't think it's going to work. I think it just is going to do kind of what it did to Father Gabriel. If your bacteria doesn't fight it off, you can possibly get sick. And that's what happened. Gabriel must have got it in his mouth, his ears, his nose, whatever it may be, and he got sick because bacteria didn't fight it off. He didn't have a strong enough immunity to it. Obviously, other characters could have immunity to it because that's how your immune systems work. Your bacteria, you're going to fight it off. Obviously, people complaining about it have never fucking read biology in their life, but it's whatever. Or studied biology, whatever it may be. But, yeah, I found the whole thing interesting. I really liked the sequence. The music they had was really, sketchy and terrifying, and the gore with it was pretty awesome too. I love that. And honestly, I think one of my favorite parts of the episode would have to be some of the hilltop stuff. Not really generally, Maggie cutting off the rations, because there wasn't much, but when they went to the hilltop and it was everyone found out about Carl's death. Yeah, this scene could have been a little longer, drawn out. That's what people seemed like they wanted. They wanted to see the reactions, but I think we got fine reactions, especially with the music. The music was amazing. Like, the soundtrack's always amazing in The Walking Dead. That's one thing that's always a plus about every episode. Like, when I'm going over pros and cons about episodes and seasons, the soundtrack's always in the pro category because it's amazing. So then that happened, and we got the ending of Rick returning, and I overall, it was a good episode. It wasn't amazing. Like I said, it doesn't have to be amazing because we just got 2 previous amazing episodes, and we're about to get 2 straight incredible episodes in a row. And how do I know that? Well, not completely because of spoilers, but a few spoilers out there. The promos, as well as just hearing the synopsises for the next 2 episodes. And also just knowing some stuff from the comics that happens, soon. I could tell the next 2 episodes are going to be some of the greatest we've ever seen in the entire series ever. And I'm just going to talk about them a little bit. The next episode, which is called The Key, I'm very excited for. Not as much as 613. I'm way more excited for 613. You'll find out why in a second. But I'm still very excited for this next episode. I mean, did you see the promo? Watch the promo. I'll put a link in the description. It is incredible. It's Negan and Savior's driving. I don't know where they're headed. They might be headed for the hilltop. I don't know. I don't think they're headed to the hilltop just yet. I have no idea where they're going, to be completely honest. Maybe I'll have to rewatch it again. Maybe they said it and I just didn't catch it. But they were driving, and then Rick comes out of nowhere with a car and just smashes into Negan and gets him into another part of the little town area they're in. And so he's driving. It's like a car chase sequence, and I'm really excited for this because it seems like we're going to have a Rick versus Negan confrontation at some factory place or something. And I'm really hoping, because I hate when the people complain about, oh, Rick got a chance to kill Negan and didn't do it. I really hope they don't make it so either of them has a chance to kill either of them. I want it to be a very even fight between them, to the point where, it makes sense why they both got out of there alive. Maybe walkers break up the fight. Maybe something else breaks up the fight. I don't know, but I'm really hoping. I also am really interested in the dialogue that we're gonna have. Just judging by the promo, the dialogue sounds intense as shit. It's gonna be like 314, season 3, episode 14, when the governor was going after Andrea in that really dark factory office place. It's gonna kind of be like that, but a little bit more intense, in my opinion. And I'm excited for that. We're also going to get some, Maggie, Michonne, Enid stuff. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. And it seems like we're also going to get a little bit of just, the Saviors gunking up their weapons just like they were in the promo. And then episode 13 is apparently going to be when they attack the hilltop, because of the synopsis. It says the hilltop has unexpected visitors and they are thrust into action. Seems like the unexpected visitors are going to be the Saviors, and they're going to be thrust into action. It's going to be like the main all-out war part, the biggest battle we've ever had in Walking Dead history. And it's probably going to end. It's probably going to be because they're going to roll up and be like, all right, let's have this talk with Rick. All right, let's set the line. Let's lay down the law. They're going to roll up there, and Rick and Group are just gonna fight back, and then they're gonna have to fight back. They're gonna be forced to, and they're gonna have to kill people, and Rick's gonna have to kill people, and it's gonna be a lot of deaths. I'm thinking like a couple main characters. I'm hoping Simon kills a character, like either Tara. It could be anyone. I don't know who. Just it's not really a very main character, but a somewhat main character, just to make it impactful. And maybe Father Gabriel even. And hopefully Simon kills them, because we need Simon to be, because obviously Negan's not going to die. We already know that. So they need Simon, because Simon's obviously most likely going to die. We need him to kill a main character, so it'll be more like the fans actually want Simon to die. Because right now, honestly, fans love Simon. They do. They love him because he's funny, he's interesting. He hasn't really killed any main characters yet, other than all the junk people, but we don't really care about them that much. So if they get him to kill somewhat of a main character, or just a couple side characters, just shoot them. I don't know. Maybe Negan gets pissed off. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but I'm hoping it's interesting, and I'm hoping it's gonna make Simon even more of a psychopath than he already is. Because after episode 10, I think Simon's one of the most interesting characters, and I'm just really excited for the next 2 episodes because of that. And I really don't know what the hell's gonna happen in 14 and 15. And then 16 is going to be the big finale, which is probably going to be another battle. Maybe when they attack the hilltop again, and Rick and Negan are going to have their final talk, and it's going to be interesting. I'm excited for it. Hopefully you guys are too. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.